Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Today's agenda for this class will be a 5-minute overview, how to access CommonLit and Syracuse.com. And finally, we'll just do a little exit. Okay. Our objectives, we can learn and demonstrate your language abilities by completing various activities in noredink.com. If you notice, this has been up all week because I do expect you to get into noredink.com and at least get all that stuff done as much as you possibly can. I will be monitoring that. And hang on a second, I need to shut my Alexa off. Alexa, pause. Sorry. Finally, we're going to find textual evidence to support the central idea of a text by reading and gathering evidence using commonlit.org. If you look at the New York State standards, 8R1 and 8R3 are text evidence and central idea. They go along with your CommonLit, and the use knowledge of grammar is your No Red Ink. Okay. And it's also up on my board back here. I like doing the board because it gives me some sense of normalcy because I do my board every day. Okay, so today I want to show you how to access CommonLit. I see a lot of people are having trouble with that. The first thing that you need to do is go, and I'm going to actually split screen, I think. Let's drag that out. And let's see if I can get this into a nice split screen. Okay, so split screening is a good way to do some of your work because you can see two things at once on your screen, and it helps if you are like reading a document and then answering a question. You'll have the document and then the question. And I'll get into a little bit more of that when we get to the Syracuse.com preview. All right, so I'm going to go to my Canvas dashboard. And I'm just going to pick a class because I just need one class open. Now, because I want this just a little bit bigger, I'm going to spread that out. You can manipulate your screen however you need. I make this really fit right in there, and then I can. So, all right. So I'm going to go to student view. And remember, for some reason, and hopefully tomorrow, I was going to do it today, but based on the fact that we have to do our other Zoom meeting, I'm going to do my Canvas build tomorrow. All right, so you're going to come here, and you're going to, let me move myself out of the way if I can. Make myself smaller. All right, so click on CommonLit, and you can see up here it's spinning. Actually, let's make this a big screen. Okay. So the biggest issue that I'm having is that you guys are not, some of you are not getting your correct code. So if you look over here, if you are in first period, this is your code. You are in third period, this is your code. Fourth, same. Fifth, same. Once you get there, you're going to click that link that I put in there to CommonLit. And notice this screen is still open. You want that because then you can copy and paste your code. I think I might be, no. So I'm going to sign up as a test student, and so I can show you exactly how to do that. So I'm going to go here. I think I need to log out. Yeah. Okay, so right up here it says sign up. Don't log in unless you have already created a sign in, but if you have not, which as I look at my CommonLit tracker, many of you have not. So, I'm looking like this is third period, hardly anybody. See, we're having an issue with that. So I need you getting on here. So let's go. Sign up. You hit sign up. You are a student. So you're going to go in as a student. Here's where the class code. So you go back here. All right. I'm going to say that I'm in third period. I'm going to copy, Control C. I'm going to Control V. There it is. I submit. And it's going to ask me for, or to sign up using my first name. So I'm just going to, actually, I can't do it as me. So I'm going to give myself a nickname. I'm in the 8th grade. The email that I'm going to use, that you should use, and it's not going to let me because I'm already signed in as a teacher, but it should be your SESD email. Don't use your Gmail. So that would be my, okay. Remember, it is your SESD login with @sesd.us on the end. All right. And then you're going to create a password. The password should be your SESD password. Makes it so much easier if all of your SESD stuff is the same login. The login for this might be different. It probably will be your username or your, actually, I know I can't do this. So I'm going to make my husband the person. All right. So my password is going to be whatever my SASD password is. And remember to follow the criteria. All right. I do need to change this. I have like tons of Gmails. Only because I already have an email associated with CommonLit and it won't let me do it. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to do set up your account. Okay. All right. Now, the first thing that's going to come up is it's going to tell you what your username is based on what you have created. So as you can see, mine is right here. I'm going to write that down so I remember because it's not my SESD username. So I want to make sure that I remember. Got it. Here are your assignments. There are 4 readings for CommonLit. Only 4, okay? And they're going to come right up in your home screen. So you click on the assignment, click on begin assignment. And it gives you a little overview. So you read that. In 1692, a series of strange events that cannot be fully accounted for today broke out in the Puritan settlement of Salem, Massachusetts. Accusations of witchcraft quickly spread through the town, and many, especially the women of Salem, feared that they would be next. As you read, take notes on how the witch trials were conducted in Salem. Okay, so that's kind of your essential question when you set up your notes. Well, it is. Take notes on how the witch trials were conducted in Salem. All right. Got it. Because I know I'm probably going to have questions about this. Okay, so right over here it says guiding questions. Your teacher has turned on guided reading mode for this assignment. Please click the and it looks like Q1, Q2, Q3 icon to answer the guiding questions as you read. Once you are finished answering the guiding questions, you will then be prompted to begin the assessment. Good luck. All right, so if you notice, it's all blurred out here. You have to read this section. You have to answer this question, okay? So you can open the question so you know exactly what you're looking for or not, whatever you want to do, because it's not going to take the reading away, as I've always said. All right, it says, according to the text, why was Tituba likely charged with witchcraft? So that's what we're looking for. So we read the text. I'm not going to read it. You guys, if you need it read aloud, you can click this button. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it. I know I can't. So it's probably because I have a microphone attached to my computer. But you see it highlights and it's reading aloud to you if that's what you need. All right, and that's whatever you want. Okay, so I read it and then I come over and I answer the question based on what I read and the evidence that I have found. Okay, simple enough. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and answer, and I'm not giving you the correct answer. I'm just, oh, see, it's okay. So once you get through, I don't want to, you can begin the assessment. And when you get the assessment, it's going to be very similar to this. It's going to ask you a series of questions. There's a quick writing, a CER. Just make sure you do that, and then you will be done with your assignment. All right. So we want to go back to the home screen. Let's go. Let's see if I can get back there. Oh, and down here, it gives you the notes, and there are a lot of definitions there. So every time you see one of these, you can click that and it'll tell you what's down there. So that's a definition. This is a little bit of a note, more notes, right? There's another definition. So anything you need is right there in that CommonLit. All right, let's get without finishing. So you know B is not the answer. That's okay. Not a big deal. It should still be logged in. It should just go right to my home page, but it's not going to. Okay, so I'm going to go to my assignments. And if you look here, once we get there, so this, notice it says begin, 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 and then resume. So you'll know which one you need to finish. Once you finish it, it's going to drop it into grading in progress. And then once it's been graded, it's going to drop into completed assignments. And I want to remind you that if it is 75 or below, well, below 75, I shouldn't say 75 or below, I will reassign it to you. We have to make sure that we're doing quality work. Even though we are working from home, it still should be, I still have a high expectation from you. 75 is even pushing it a little because I'd rather you do 80s and above. Okay? All right. So if you have any questions, remember to contact me through Reminds or email, and I will happily answer any of your questions. All right. So now let's go back to our agenda. So we've done the Accessing CommonLit. We are going to do a quick preview of Syracuse.com. There's going to be an assignment that is attached to the jungle and Fever 1793, because what we're trying to do is get you through the history that pandemics and epidemics have been happening throughout history. And in our own city, we have a wealth of information to help us understand. Oh, I didn't want to go to Firefox. Shoot. To help us understand probably what's happening right now. All right. So we're going to go to Syracuse.com. And I'm going to actually assign you these, and I will direct you to the ones that I think are going to be fit the assignment best. So you don't have to be a subscriber. So might be easier. I think I have to let this finish loading. Everything loads so slow these days. I've never seen my computer this slow. And that either two things, I'm sitting in my basement and my router is over there upstairs in my living room, or the fact that we're in a time where everybody's trying to get online and just makes it a little lower. All right, so I'm going to go to the search. All right, so I'm not going to do this because I don't want you to get stuck on Syracuse.com. I'm going to pull the articles and I will add them to our Canvas assignment, and you will have them. Just you're going to read them, and then you will be using what you did with 1793 and the job. Okay. All right. Questions? Send me an email and a I will be to answer any questions that you have. I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to add a text box. Oh, why? Everything is just stacked up now because I have the Syracuse.com. Let's get rid of that. All right. I want to add a text box right here and a US. You know, whenever you think of, there's this thing called Murphy's Law, and it's whatever can go wrong will, sort of thing. And this is what's happening right now, is we have this, whatever can go wrong is happening. Make this bigger. Okay, there it is. Okay. And then my remind code. Oh Lord, have mercy. Let's get this thing going. At G 3D 3D 6 C H C 8. Okay. All right. I'm going to sign off now, and I will see you hopefully at 1 a.m. I'm going to go over some of this, but I want to make sure that you have this available to you anytime you need it. All right? Stay safe. Wash your hands. Take care.